Welcome to the Geeks Attic. This is a book review of Star Wars from a certain point of view. Star Wars from a certain point of view is a collection of 40 short stories celebrating 40 years of Star Wars. Now, it was written by a host of authors, including some of my favorites like Christy Golden, John Jackson Miller, Alexander Freed, Christy Golden, and Paul S. Kemp. This unique book is basically a 40th anniversary tribute to Star Wars. To celebrate the beloved film, the book explores almost every gap in A New Hope. There are short stories about characters we encounter, some we see in the background, and some we didn't meet at all that were just behind the scenes. Now, something cool about the authors of the book, they all did these short stories for free. They didn't take any payment because all the proceeds will be donated to the First Book organization, a leading nonprofit that provides new books, learning materials, and other essentials to educators and organizations serving children in need. That's pretty cool. Each story is told by the author's unique style, which makes it fun and so different. It stays true to the title, from a certain point of view. There's humor, there's sadness, and there's joy. Of course, there's going to be pros and cons, and I'm just going to go ahead and get the one con out of the way, and then I'll move on to some positives. And that con would be Chuck Wendig. Okay, if you've seen my videos in the past, you probably know that I do not like Chuck Wendig writing for Star Wars. I know some of you will disagree with me, but if you saw my Aftermath video or my Worst of the Worst video, you know my feelings on Chuck Wendig. There is Canon established in this book, and Chuck Wendig's story reads as though he did not pay attention to that until halfway through his story he referred to his notes and realized, oh yeah, somebody already did something different, so I better add that little detail right here in the middle, and then forget about it once more to just tell the story that he wants to tell the way he wants to tell it. And for the pros, pretty much everything else. While reading John Jackson Miller's short story, I had to stop and let out an audible heck yes, because he does something incredible. He references a Legends book, Kenobi, a book that he wrote, and I loved this book. Man, I was smiling like an idiot for a while. I had a good laugh, and I was all smiles throughout the read. The Qui-Gon Jinn moment from Claudia Gray was absolutely amazing. I could go for an entire novel on that short story. There was a great story about Figrin Dan and the Modal Nodes, the band from the Cantina. So do I recommend that you read Star Wars from a certain point of view? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of good stuff. Yeah, there's a few stinkers, but hey, if you want to know every little detail that goes on behind the scenes in A New Hope with other characters, this is definitely the book for you. As for the rating, I give this book a 4 out of 5, just because there were some stories that could have just been left out. And that'll do it for this video. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already so you'll be notified when I post more videos. Check out thegeeksaddict.com and all social media at The Geeks Addict. Have a good one.